Shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless. Glad y'all was able to join me for this quick little class tonight, man. Staying in the spirit. But we're gonna open up with a video. I seen this video and it disturbed me, but I seen it a long time ago. But I seen this video and I was like, look at this dude, man. It was a video of this dude named, what's his name? Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro. And y'all probably seen this. And he was going at it with some Black Lives Matter activists. All right. And he kind of tore their ass up. They ain't had no rebuttal for him. So I told myself, you know what, Ben Shapiro, I got a rebuttal for you today, bro. I got something for you, bro. We gonna respond to his allegations. All right. Hey, get that video real quick.
That white family worth, in terms of financial worth, is 69 times more than that of black families. Given this disparity, how can you argue that racism is not a driving factor in income inequality?
Because it has nothing to do with race and everything to do with culture. And when you have a culture that doesn't... And when... You know what? Explain to me why black kids
Hey, that devil slicked in a mug. He said it has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with culture. He said, you niggas' culture messed up. That's you niggas' culture. Y'all did that to yourself. Hey, play that out. Keep playing, play it right there. What is
graduating high school? Explain that one to me. Explain to me why black kids are shooting each other in rates significantly higher than whites are shooting each other. Explain to me why 13% of the population is responsible for 50% of the murder. Explain to me why the number of black kids in prison, not for innocent reasons.
Look how the Black Lives Matter advocates sitting there looking freaking retarded. That's how y'all need to repent. Y'all need to turn on IUIC and start watching some videos so that way y'all can have something to say when these damn devils and people having you on this TV looking hella stupid.
That's right.
For real. Y'all need to repent. Go ahead, because this made me so mad. I started with a bad. I had to go find the worst scripture I could find to pull. Go ahead.
Not for walking down the street and getting pulled into a prison is so high. Explain, if it has nothing to do with culture, explain to me why the single motherhood rate in the black community jumped from 20% to 70% in the same course of time that the civil rights movement has made such tremendous strides. Is America more racist now than it was in 1960? And if it is, please explain to me how that happened. I'm offended by the language of uprising applied to people who are breaking into other black people's stores and looting them.
This is a lack of value. I'm going to tell y'all what, man. I'm going to tell y'all what. You can take that down. Hey, this devil went on and on and on. And when it was time for the Black Lives Matter speech, they sitting there like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they had no rebuttal. They didn't know what to say. Because everything he was saying was true. Our people is wicked as hell. But guess what? Did we do it to ourselves? Do we drive? He said, it's the culture. What is the number one proponent? What is the number one influence on our culture? I'm going to tell you. Matter of fact, give me that in Corinthians. Give me Corinthians 15 and 33. I'm going to tell you what it is. This devil. No matter of fact, now I'm going to start with Shapiro. Give me Proverbs 30 and 20. Because the damn devil going to set us up for failure, oppress us for 400 years, and then step back and say, see, nigga, look. You did it to yourself. Watch this. Give me that. This guy, man. 30 and 20.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Such is the way of an adulterous woman.
That's right. I'm calling you a broad. I want to say the B word. But such is the way of an adulterous woman, you broad. This is for Shapiro. Come on, read.
She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
You see what I'm saying? This dude evil as hell. And he gonna sit there like a broad and say, you know what? We ain't done nothing. I'm innocent. You little broad. You know what I'm saying? You're going to sit up there and say all that. Watch this. Get Proverbs 3 and 29. I'm going to tell you what, man. This dude is a broad, man. This dude is, Esau the damn devil, man. Come on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3 and verse 29.
Come on.
Devise not evil against thy neighbor, seeing he dwelleth securely by thee.
Because that's what they do. This talk is pure evil, and they know it. What Esau does is he takes people, put them in position as speakers, make their podcast or their platforms kind of popular, and that way they can control the narrative. All right? That's what he's doing. He's painting a picture. Come on.
Verse.
Keep reading. Verse 30.
Verse 30. Strive not with the man without cause, if he have done thee no harm. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Because that's the thing, man. They know that we envy the oppressor. The scriptures say, envy thou not the. We know who the oppressor is? The oppressor is this man, his people. His people are the oppressor. Have oppressed the people for over 400 years and then sit back and say, I ain't did nothing. Y'all just, he sit back and look at you like, I ain't did nothing. Ain't no racism. That don't exist. This system, there's no system. There's nothing systematic. What I heard one dude say, what law can you give me that's distinctly racist? I said, come on, these devils is slick with the tongue. Give me that in Psalms, bruh. What is it, 55 and 21? These devils with their tongue is slick as oil, bruh. It is wild. And if you was unlearned and didn't know what was going on in the world, didn't know the truth, right, you would be like, he's right. Thou don't kill, don't murder. Ain't nothing racist about. There's no racist laws, right? But how you interpret them, because matter of fact, give me that in Zechariah 11. You know what I'm talking about?
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 11 and verse 5. Whose possessors slay them.
It say your possessors slay you. He will have you murdered, dead, oppressed. You know what I'm saying? And sit back and do what?
And hold themselves not guilty.
He said, man, look, ain't nobody system, ain't no racism. Ah, come on, y'all. Hey, give me 1 Corinthians 15:33. This is what I'm gonna tell y'all this devil is evil as hell. And hey, Dr. Umar, hey, cue up that video with Umar Johnson. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff this dude say, but he said something that was real heavy. Give me that in 2 Corinthians first.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 15, verse 33. Be not deceived.
Hey, this devil say, be not deceived.
Evil communications corrupt good manners.
Evil communication corrupt good manner. Corrupt good manner. Hey, Q, play that video. Play that video, bro, because one thing you got to understand, one of the biggest proponents and influences on our communities is hip-hop. It's the music, social media. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this. Hey, play that video.
Of white supremacy. And then the rapper will say, well, we didn't invent violence. You're right. You didn't invent violence. There was gang banging before hip hop. Okay. There was drug dealing before hip hop. There was black on black crime before hip hop. But let me tell you where hip hop is guilty. Hip hop glamorized it. Hip hop glorified it. Hip hop put a spotlight on negative aspects of black culture.
That's what they did. He say hip hop is an agent for white supremacy. Bruh, I said this guy finally said something good. He said hip hop is the proponent for white supremacy, bruh. Hey, play that other video with Ice Cube. Watch this, y'all, because read it again about evil communication.
Be not deceived.
Don't be deceived.
Evil communication.
That hip hop
corrupt good manners.
It say it corrupt good manner. It corrupt good manner. And it go back to, you know what I'm saying, Esau. He sit back and do all this evil, oppress, kill, and sit back and say, what? I'm not, whoa, that's on y'all. Y'all did that. Ain't no racism. Ain't no racism. Bro, white Jesus is racist. That is racist. To put an image of white Jesus up, that is racist.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 16 and verse 23. And it came to pass, when the evil spirit from God was upon Saul, that David took an harp and played with his hand. So Saul was refreshed.
And Saul was what?
Refreshed.
Oh, man, that music refreshed. Y'all ever put, hey, you know, this week, we was cleaning up this week and doing some deep cleaning, some spring cleaning, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. And we was playing some jazz. We put a good spin on smooth jazz. You know what I'm saying? When I go to war, I put that Yuri on like, boy, we going to war. You know what I'm saying? When we at the Sabbath, we put the music, put spirits on you, take spirits off you. You play a good Israelite song, it's going to put you in the right one. But we know how spiritual music is. He said right here, the harp took the spirit off of Saul when David played it. But watch this. And guess what? These devils know that. Hey, play that one right there. Play this one right here.
Same people who own the labels own the prisons.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
Hey, boy,
Make you write those lyrics.
Look, the devil said, you gotta let it go. Yo, my bad, I messed it up. You hear what the devil said? He said, he tried to throw the little smoke screen. He said, nobody's making you write these. Play it back, bro. You gotta, hey, the devil will sit there and say, I have done no evil.
Literally the same people?
Literally the same people who own the labels own private prisons. The records that come out are really geared to push people towards that prison industry.
But they didn't make you write those lyrics.
It's not about making somebody write the lyrics. It's about being there as guardrails to make sure certain songs make it through and certain songs don't. Some records are made by committee, meaning record company guys sit around and tell the artists, this is hot, say that, do this. We're gonna have this guy write the lyrics. We're gonna have that. You have, the record company pushing the narrative. Some social engineering going on here to make sure those prisons stay full.
So Umar say, hip-hop has destroyed black people, has done nothing but destroy us. How did that, who controlling that narrative? Who pushing that? Who doing that? Who forcing us? So when you look at the spike, go back to the, don't go back. If we go back to Shapiro's argument, he said, well, shoot, in the 80s and the 90s and all that, and single parent mothers, 60% more, and black on black crime, 50% of all this going. Who's controlling the narrative? You, devil. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. And he sit back like a broad and wipe his mouth and say, I ain't did nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's insane, bro. That's insane, bro. These Europeans are devils, man. These Edomites are devils, y'all. The white man is the devil that the Bible speak of, and I tell you no lie. I tell you no lie, man. It is systematic racism, and there's no way you can't see it. Give me the other video, because they gotta hear it from somebody. Give me the other one with Kevin Hart. What else is systematic racism? What else is holding us down? What else is oppressing us? It's another one, man. It's too much. It's too much. Evil communication corrupt good manners. What else he got? What else Esau got? Come on.
If you look in the hood, there's liquor stores and check cashing places. You know why? Because they know that the people in the hood aren't smart enough to open up bank accounts. They're going to get a check, they're going to cash it, and it's a liquor store right next to it. Let's just put that around them. Let's also put a bunch of shit that's easy and cash available. We don't want you to gain credit. We want you to be cash driven. That's how we keep the poor poor. It's not until you understand that you get out.
Dude, this white man is the devil, the Bible speaker. And they can sit back and say, we have done nothing wrong. I tell you what, man, that is insanity to me, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And so watch this. Give me Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 7. This is what he do understand. This is what they understand. They know this. Give me Proverbs chapter 30 and verse 7. This might be new to a lot of us. We don't understand how deep his mind worked in the oppression of our people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they say, but you black people, y'all got millionaires, y'all got this, y'all got that. Yeah, but guess what? How many basketball players, football players come together and start a black community and open up a hospital and open up, you understand what I'm saying? Nothing, because their minds is twisted into Esau's system, bro. He gonna allow a couple of y'all to, but guess what? The bulk of y'all will never come together. You see what I'm saying? And you will always be oppressed, all right? You only, as what the bishop be saying, the status of your people. Your people is poor. You will always be seen as that status. Poor, black, Negro, all right? Get that.
This is a book of Proverbs, chapter 30 and verse 7. Two things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee.
You see what I'm saying? He already know. He gonna make a couple of y'all millionaires do all that, because guess what you gonna do? You gonna deny God. Give him a money. Give him a record deal. You see what I'm saying? He said, guess what? They gonna get this money and they gonna deny God. Come on.
And say, Who is the Lord?
Who is the Lord? My people? I don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
Or lest I be poor and steal.
Oh, be poor and steal? Oh, I know how to do that. Let's do liquor stores on every corner. Let's put check cashing places over here. Let's make the schools progress by the taxes paid in that region. Oh, we ain't getting no tax money? Oh, we can't fix your schools. Oh, let's do all the No, ain't no system. No. Yes, people. Yes, there is a system. He understands these scriptures. He understands Judith. Give me Judith 5:20. He knows this stuff, man. He knows this stuff. Systematic racism exists. It's built into the system. Come on. Hey, he ain't going to come up there and talk to me. I tell you what, I can't wait. I can hear one of these brothers in Sacramento on one of these college campuses talk. I'm going to have to sneak in the back door and give him a piece of this Bible. You know what I'm saying? He going to hear Bible today. It ain't going to be my word. It's going to be the Lord's word. Read that.
This is the book of Judith, chapter 5 and verse 20. Now, therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God, let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Hey, how we gonna get him in sin? Oh, look how he rapping. He talking about killing, murder, and having sex with all the women. Give him $1 million. Give him a record deal. Give him that. He gonna promote it for it. They gonna do it for it. We ain't gotta look. We can sit back and wipe our mouth like a broad and say we ain't did nothing. You see what I'm saying? That stuff is real, man. It's a serious thing, bro. This is real. It irks my soul to the core. It's so serious, all right? Systematic. They know this. They know this. They know this. Hey, give me the last video I wanted to play. There's one more I wanted to play. Matter of fact, no, I want more on that. Give me Proverbs 23 and 17.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23 and verse 17. Let not thine heart envy sinners.
So, and this is just for us, right? Don't envy sinners. I know a lot of us see what people got, see the basketball players and all that, but Esau know that we'll envy that, we will want that, and it will encourage sin among us. They understand that. They understand that. Come on.
But be thou in the fear of the Lord.
But stay in the fear of the Lord. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and 11. Ecclesiastes chapter 9 and 11. You see what I'm saying? Come on.
This is a book of Sirach or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9 and verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
There we go. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
For thou knowest not what shall be his end.
Because guess what? You don't know how they going to end. You know what's so crazy? I seen another thing, a clip. It said rappers in dead rappers in 2022, 2023, 2021. You know how many they just getting shot and murdered in these clubs? What's it, King Von? All these, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You can't envy that, man. You don't know what they end gonna be. I don't know how true it is or not, but even these celebrities like movie star with Will Smith. I seen a thing where Will Smith dude talking about we don't know how true it is, but they say he was banging him out. Ravaging him. I said, whoa, that's a little too much information, a little too much detail, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how real it was, but I was like, oh, shit. He said he was, anyway. Yeah, bro, that's a real, woo, that's sickening, bro. Sickening, bro. But you don't know what your end gonna be. Y'all don't want that. That is insane. You don't know. These dudes is sick in the head, bro. Give me Hebrews 11 and 25. This is spirit. We got to roll in the spirit of our forefathers, the spirit of Moses. Come on. In the book of Hebrews.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 11 and verse 25. Choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of God than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season.
Than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. For a season, bro. Hey, that's how we got to be. But guess what? It said the pleasures of sin. They know it's pleasureful. But I could just go sin. It feels so good. I could just get high. I could just do whatever I want to do. Oh, it feels good. Esau know that. That's why that ain't sin. That ain't pleasure. Don't promote that. Oh, wait, promote that. That's sin. That's pleasure. That's going to ruin them. Promote that. And we going to eat on the back end. We getting money on the front end, the back end, when they live, when they die, when they make money, when they don't make money, when they buy something, when they pay taxes, when they get paid, they getting paid. He hitting us every which way, sitting back eating good, filet mignon. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we out here eating slop. The shitlins, called shitlins a delicacy in the hood. Come on, man. We are sick as a people, bro. We are sick as a people, bro. We have to repent. Hey, play that video, bro. Hey, bro, say, systematic racism. What? No, hey, play that.
Do you think America's more racist today than it was in the 1960s?
Hell yeah.
In some levels, yeah.
Really? You think America's more racist today than it was in the 1960s?
I think.
Still more racist than it should be.
I mean, yeah, I want to say like, I think like net racist.
I mean,
do you want it to be more racist?
Yeah,
'Cause that's what
like-
it seems
no, it's not. Actually, I think we're significantly less racist, so you can't blame racism for why these communities are not doing well.
Really? Could
No,
you
it's
not blame,
significantly
like,
less.
could you not blame, for example?
You heard what he said? He said, you cannot blame racism for why your communities are not doing well. You cannot blame slavery. You cannot blame black codes. You cannot blame poor education. You can't. Yes, we can. What are we talking about? Just because you said that don't make it true. It's like slavery never happened. Like Jim Crow never happened. Like black codes never happened. Like all this it just never happened. It's just like you just can't blame none of that. Come on, man. Oh, this guy, and hey, he another broad. Wiping his mouth like, yeah, this little bro. These dudes is broads, man. Come on.
Well, okay, so in the 1960s, blacks weren't allowed in the National Basketball Association.
Oh.
In the 1960s, the Civil Rights Act hadn't been passed.
Hey, so watch this. He said blacks weren't allowed in the National Basketball Association, but guess what they did do? They started their own basketball association, and it was better than theirs. And you know what the white man did? Oh, no, come on back in here and let us get that money. Y'all ain't finna be doing your own thing. And he ruined it, bruh, with integration. Integration ruined our people. That's what they said. They went from a blatant racism to where, yeah, they was racist as hell, hanging brothers on a stake. You know what I'm saying? But we still have black people, Israelites, that were prosperous even during slavery time. We had black people confused owning slaves, buying other slaves freedom. We had money. We still same dynamic. But now with integration, it's more subtle. Yeah, it's more covert. 1960, wasn't there more? Because y'all could see it. It was out there. Now it's hidden. You can't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Monkey see, monkey do. You know what I'm saying? See no evil, hear no evil. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So you got to imagine, bro, yes, it's still right. You think racism just disappeared? You think Europeans that are in power right now, they say, you know what? I don't want to hold on to my power. Let's release my power to everybody and let's all be equal. Hell no. They still have a plan in place for them to reserve power and wealth for them and their race, period. And how do they do that? How do they do that? By maintaining covert racism. Yeah, they don't have no interest in holding on to, come on now. Racism just disappeared? No, it's worse because you can't see it. You can't see it, bro. Come on.
1960s, blacks are not allowed to go to the same schools as whites. So, like, that's my metric. So we passed the Civil Rights Act in 1965.
kind of anecdotal.
Yeah,
Oh, how about this? We had a black president elected twice in 2008 and 2012.
Only since a black president was elected, we fixed racism,
we
right?
quintupled, we didn't finish racism.
That was a
significantly
slick, bro.
less
What do you mean? We just had a black president. We just had a black president. Racism is gone. It's over. It's done. Ain't no systematic racism. How did a black man get president? Come on, man. Finish it off.
So the talking point of the far left is that the inequities that the black community and minority communities are experiencing is because of systemic racism. In order for that argument to be true, America would have had the same sort of amount of racism over the last 60 years or gotten more racist. Any sort of logical analysis of history would show we're significantly less racist today than they were in the 1960s.
Yeah, you could still
What the? How is that?
level of
You see
racism
how,
is
hey,
still racist.
don't cut
I think
that
there's
crap off. Hey, that's like me saying, bro, we're playing Monopoly, bro. All right, so I have all the properties and all the houses and everything on the board, and just because I had that today, 60 years later, you know what I'm saying? How is it getting worse? It's not because of systematic racism, because I had everything and my money is going exponentially and yours is going not at all. So how is that? Where do you see the systematic racism at? Get that. But if you was unlearned, bro, you'd be like, oh yeah, he got a point, bro. Man, we going to the same schools as these white folks. They giving it master and did us good. He done fed us good. I know. So let's think about it like this. 1960, I have $1 million. You have $10. 200 years later or whatever, 50 years later, I could turn my million into motherfucking $1 billion. What you did with your $10? You made 100. Look, I made 100. They only made 100 because the price of that money inflated. That's the only reason why. You got the same dollar. You got the same dollar, bruh. These dudes got rich off the back of slavery. Walmart, Bank of America, all these millions and billions of dollars off of slavery, and then sit back and say, nigga, catch up. Pull yourself up by your bootstrap, boy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't my fault you was poor. Get the hell. This dude is the devil the Bible speaks of. Give me Proverbs 26 and 28, man, with your lying tongue. Proverbs 26 and 28. I got a message for you, Esau. I got a message for you from the Lord. Come on.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 26 and verse 28. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it.
You see that? A lying tongue hateth. Read it again.
A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it.
You see that? And that's what the Lord hates. The Lord hate a lying tongue. That Edomite is a damn liar. Come on.
And a flattering mouth worketh ruin.
A flattering mouth like that worketh ruin, bro. Hey, listen to them words. I tell you what, that's how Esau take these flattering lips and lies and all that, and he creates a narrative that now we think that we cool, and now brothers is really got the Stockholm syndrome on 1,000, and now we like, oh, I got a white friend Becky, man, my neighbor. What? Oh, it's good. No, brother, that's called Stockholm syndrome. That's called Stockholm syndrome. Give me Psalms 12 and 3. Stockholm syndrome, bro. That's what that's called, sister.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 12 and verse 3. The Lord shall cut off all flattering lips.
Hey, and I tell you what, I can't wait. The Lord's going to cut off all these flattering lips. Come on.
And the tongue that speaketh proud things.
And that proud tongue you got, man, the Lord going to cut that thing off. The Lord going to cut that thing off. I'm telling you, bro. That's what, and that's what is the promise of the Lord, okay? Give me the one in Deuteronomy 33 where he say that your enemies shall be found. Is it 32 or 33 in the last verse? Let me see. Oh, it's 33.
Yep, this is it. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33, verse 29. Happy art thou, O Israel.
God say, happy art thou, O Israel.
Who is like unto thee?
Who is like unto thee?
O people saved by the Lord.
Oh, people saved by the Lord. Our salvation will come. The Lord will cut off his flattery lips. Come on.
The shield of thy help. And who is the sword of thy excellency? And thine enemies shall be found liars unto thee.
Thy enemies shall be found liars unto thee. Liars unto thee. Come on.
And thou shalt tread upon their high places.
All your riches, everything you think, all that power you got, that we going to tread upon your high. All that governmental power and control, that will be transferred to the Israelites. That's it. And that's all. That's what the Bible say. And I'm telling y'all, I see it happening. When you look at everything going on in the news and the media and God's all the biblical prophecies coming to pass that the bishop is going over, we know what time we living in. We know what time it is for you, Esau, and all you Edomite broads that got doing all that adultery and wiping them out like you ain't done no inch. Use the Shalom.
What is a nation? Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is men leading by example. Nation is women's support. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you. It's nation time.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.